Thank you. And Mr. Bartolotta, your name, please.
Joseph Michael Bartolotta.
All right. And counsel, as to the arraignment.
As the arraignment, we waive formal reading. My client stands mute.
Waive the formal reading. Enter plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. And as to the court will indicate that the pretrial will be scheduled for May 30th. At 9:30 a.m. And counsel as to bond.
Your Honor, my client's 43 years old. Right now he lives alone, but he is expecting a baby in 3.5 weeks with his fiance. They're only living separate because they're saving up money, and she's residing, I believe, with family. He works 6 days a week. He's a very hard worker. He works for Billy's Roofing. He indicates he's not on probation or parole and that he will appear at any and all future court dates. He maintains that this sort of behavior is quite out of character and he will comply with any and all terms and conditions. I would be asking consideration for the court to entertain a personal bond. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, and so Mr. Bartolotta.
Yes, ma'am.
You work full time?
Yes, ma'am. 6 days a week, almost 7 sometimes, because we need the money for the baby. And the weather's finally getting right too, so we're more busy now.
Okay, so then how do you still receive food stamps, sir, if you're working full time?
Oh, because usually most of the time roofing and 1099 are under the table technically, so. And I actually don't even receive that card no more. This month will be the first time that I didn't hear you, sorry.
Sir, you just filled out this financial affidavit form, correct?
Yes, ma'am. The paperwork, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
About
and on that document, it indicates it's a felony for you to provide false information. Does it not?
Oh, I didn't lie on nothing, ma'am. I promise.
Well, you just said you're not even really receiving those food stamps anymore, but yet you indicated that you received those food stamps on your form. So which is it?
I thought it meant like a history if I ever had any type of assistance. That's the only type of assistance I've ever had outside of me working at, my regular job. I apologize. I definitely wouldn't. It's no felony for, a bridge card or nothing like that. At all.
What's not a felony for a bridge card, sir?
You said something about a felony and I said bridge card and I circled bridge card. That's the only type of assistance I've ever had. That's how I was answering the question. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Sir, do you receive food stamps or no?
No, ma'am. I don't receive nothing but a paycheck. No, ma'am. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. My mind's somewhere else. I apologize.
Sir, the question under monthly income says, do you receive any public assistance? Not did you. It says, do you?
Sorry, no, I do not. Besides the paycheck, I work for money. That's all. I pay for groceries with money. I'm sorry, I'm not used to this.
And then it says that you receive $200 a month in public assistance, is what it says.
That's because that's where. If you want to say I do, okay. I'm not used to this, man. I'm sorry. I don't even act like this. I got passed out my bed that night. I'm frustrated. I got a baby on the way, my first child. So I apologize. My mind's other places. I just need to be out working as much as I can for this baby.
I'm just trying to figure out your credibility so I know whether or not I can believe you.
I mean, you can have the officer check my hands if you want. My hands are all busted. All I do is roof almost every chance I get. And it's usually dark to dark, so I'm usually into that at night like I was the other night. I thought I having a seizure, and then that's when kind of me and the ambulance people got into our verbal disagreement.
Hold on.
And then
Hold on. What's happening with the Flat Rock matter from 2021? It shows that there is a warrant requested for felony robbery.
Oh, no, that was dropped not guilty. That was a mistaken identity. I was released and everything.
Okay, what
I
about
would-
October, what about October of 21 in Southgate? Felony sexual assault and felony burglary, there was a warrant requested, whatever happened with that matter?
Oh, hold on, you said what? I'm sorry, man, you said sexual assault, that wasn't me. I don't even have no warrants, ma'am.
Sir, I didn't see any warrants, I just asked if you knew there was a warrant requested. It doesn't show if it was approved or not, that's why I was just asking what happened with that matter.
I would never hurt no woman.
Sir, that wasn't my question. That wasn't my
No,
question.
ma'am, no, I was never notified of it. I can say everything, I've been pulled over numerous times. So,
Okay. What about February,
I'm not-
what about February of this year in Allen Park, dangerous drugs?
oh no, we were pulled over, me and my fiance were pulled over at Dixon Southfield and for no insurance. And, they said that there was a paraphernalia and I didn't want to let her go down for it.
Well, okay.
I don't know
so
if
did
it had
you
something to do with weed and, cause she didn't have a weed card or something like that. But
Sir, did you take care of that matter or is that matter pending? Is there a warrant?
there is no warrant, ma'am.
Did you take care of that matter?
They didn't even arrest us. They didn't even want to
I didn't
handcuff.
ask if you, sir, I understand
Yeah,
that.
I feel like you're not.
You were sent, please stop interrupting me. You were sent a notice to appear. So did you take care of that matter?
I never got no notice to appear, ma'am. I would never avoid something as frivolous as that. To lose my job and be in jail and everything else. Not with a baby on the way. I would
Okay,
not.
tell me about the matter from April 9th in Taylor. It shows
7-Eleven?
misdemeanor public peace. What happened there?
It's 7-Eleven, correct?
Yes, possible.
Got into a verbal altercation with somebody at a store. Police showed up. Further, the altercation further. I went to jail for like 2.5 days. They let me out. That was it because they say the same kind of scenario, but I got frustrated because I got snatched out of my bed. I was laying at home minding my own business and they thought I was gonna have a seizure and I didn't want to be seen by the doctors. Cause I had seizures a lot.
That was in Taylor?
No, that was not in Taylor. Taylor, I had a verbal altercation with somebody at the liquor or at the 7-Eleven, whatever kind of store you want to call that, convenience store, on Telegraph in Eureka. Police showed up. We continued having one, so then they took us both into custody. And then they let us out like 2 days later after I seen the judge and stuff like this on a computer. No violence, nothing like that. It was more verbal, like disorderly or when
Well, apparently, sir, there's a couple warrants out for your arrest out of Allen Park.
Oh my God. Can I ask you for what? I didn't do no crimes, man.
Sir?
I'm just trying to work and do the right thing.
Hold on, sir.
I'm trying to do right.
Perhaps it's for not showing up for the drug charge. I don't know. But
Can I
the
ask you
warrants
what
have been
happens from
confirmed.
here?
I'm sorry?
Can I ask you what happens from here then? I'm obviously gonna lose my job.
Well, sir. The court wants to make sure you're going to, the court wants to make sure you're going to appear. The court also wants to make sure that, can you please stop interrupting?
You're talking to me, I'm just trying to respond, I'm sorry.
You need to wait until I'm done talking. You need to wait until I'm done talking, sir, before you respond. Because our recording system can only pick up one person at a time. So,
Okay, I'm sorry.
the court's going to indicate, based upon the charges, based upon the fact that, based upon your criminal history, based upon the 2 warrants for your arrest, the court's going to indicate a $5,000 10% bond. In the event you post bond, you're not to be released without an alcohol tether in the Wayne County Jail. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed.
I'm not gonna be able to post bond, so what happens?
Anything else, counsel?
I'm not gonna be able to post bond, so what happens now? I don't have no family.
Well, I thought you just said you had a fiance that is pregnant with your child.
I'm not taking money from my pregnant fiance.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you would consider her family. All right, counsel, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, thank you. We'll see you back on May 30th. Thank you. We'll be